Let's play in the paint with Nate's Art Lab. This month's challenge, finger painting, with special guest artist Mina from Mina Villegas Art. 3 parts Vaspar Ultra to 1 part Varathane. Our first color is Brûlée by this little Piggy. Beautiful bronze. Next is Golden Peach by this little Piggy. This is a beautiful pink, peachy pink with a gold undertone. Next is Lemon Sorbet by this little Piggy. It's a nice light yellow with a gold undertone. Next is Atelier Interactive in blue black. It's my only opaque paint that I have on this palette. Activators. This is SheleeArt Titanium White. And SheleeArt Carbon Black. Both are mixed with 3 parts of Australian floetrol. In this case, it was closer to 2. This is Glidden Essentials in eggshell. It's kind of a repeat of a pillow paint that I used years and years ago and loved it at the time. We'll talk about it a little bit later. This is blue-black, the Atelier Interactive Blue-Black. And I'm going to put a good amount down here because I really want that to kind of look like my, not really a full pillow, but the predominant color behind the painting. This is the Brûlée, and the Brûlée looks good because it's an interference color, an interference bronze in this case. It looks so much better when it's against a dark color. So that's why it's placed here. Again, there's a nice amount here. Okay, the next color up here is going to be the Golden Peach. I just love this color. I'm not a pink guy, but this is really kind of my go-to when I want something soft. I think the gold will really support the bronze, give it a depth that I want. This is Lemon Sorbet by this little Piggy. It's a nice light yellow with a beautiful gold undertone. The 2 golds together will help. SheleeArt Next up is my SheleeArt Titanium White. The SheleeArt Titanium White reacts differently than the Amsterdam, and sometimes I like that, and that's what I was looking for here. This is the Carbon Black, also by SheleeArt. Both of them have a faster reaction time. The cells open up immediately. Okay, I pulled up my dryer, my hair dryer, and I'm going to hold it back. You notice it's not real close to the canvas. I've just got it so that I can blow across the paint and spread that out. I'm not looking to blow down, I'm looking to blow across. That helps the cells open up without pulling up the pillow paint, and that was my goal with this. Kind of gives you a Dutch pour feeling. I used this color palette last week, and loved it so much I thought I'd try it again with a different painting. You can see those cells start to open up there. This is a long process, and today I let the video go normal speed. So this is real time. Just a little more blowing work with this, and I think we'll be ready to start to do the featured behavior for the day. This technique that we're going to be doing today, usually I do it with a skewer, but I'll talk about that when we get going with it. Which is really, wondering about the middle, and I want to move it out that direction. So I'm going to try to grab hold of it, watch where the paint is moving, and move it in that direction. I still have that one side over there that I kind of like to see a little bit more movement with. A little bit of that watercolor action here. That's actually blowing up the pillow paint quite a bit. Kind of give up on this idea here in just a second. Okay, here we go. This is the finger painting part. Basically all I'm doing is I'm modifying what's already there. I'm following lines that are already in the paint and just kind of playing with it. And quite honestly, that's what it's all about, folks. We're really here to enjoy ourselves and have a good time with the paint. I love the feel of the paint in my fingers. It doesn't bother me to have it on my hands without gloves, but cleanup is so much easier with the gloves, so that's the reason you see me use them. You see, I've gotten several swipes in there. I'm going to continue to do so. I was trying to maybe move it around a little bit and get into a place where I can maybe open it up and find some more places to play with. Spinning, very light spin, is just to open up those cells and see how we're going to be, and find out where this needs to go. Right now I'm not finished with this composition. Everything seems to be mostly in the middle. Yeah, I'm okay with that, but I kind of wanted to move some of that outside closer to the edge before I finished up and started spinning off for the paint levels. And all I'm doing right here is I'm just trying to get that paint out to where I want to see it for a beginning point before I start spinning it off the canvas. I didn't talk about it earlier. This is a 16-inch round from Paramount. I think I got it at Dick Blick. Very close to letting it go over the edge. Once it goes over the edge, it'll grab hold and there's no getting it back at that point. Kind of just making sure it's going to actually go over the edge when it's time. So I'm getting that all prepped before I start spinning for the last time. You see down at the bottom I still do have quite a bit, and that's kind of what I'm fussing with here, is I'm just trying to get that out to the edge so that I can work with it. I am definitely not done finger painting here. I meant to say it a little bit early. Used to be, I would do my modifications with a skewer. You see one sitting there just in case. But the finger gives you a different feel. When you go in and finger paint, it gives you a larger gulf, and so it all fills back in, but it gives you a different effect. And I kind of like the effect when I want it. Whoa. That whoa was about me just letting it go over the edge. There we go there. So I'm committed now. It's time to do a little bit more finger painting. I did some earlier, but this is where I really delve into making those modifications and getting in there and getting my fingers dirty and really making some change. And like I said, I usually use a skewer for this, but the assignment was to finger paint, and I love that feel. I love getting my hands into the paint. And I think this is the final one. Little curly Q there. Oh, gonna take my pinky in now. There you go, another curly Q. Forgot about that one. Decisions. This is where I pick up my skewer at this point here in a second to get a little more finer detail. That's the thing about the skewer, you can get in and make little fine lines. And it kind of is the reason I use it most often. Okay, I think we are getting about ready to start moving paint off the canvas. I'm going to shut up and let you listen for just a few minutes. Okay, it's time to check the depth of the paint. I go to the middle and I see how much paint I have. In that case, it's about perfect. So, let's take a closer look here. And then I'll take you down for the flyover. I'm really happy with the small cells I got here. But you're going to see in just a second, right, that area there. And there's another area there, kind of a little bit there, and there in the upper left. It started to sink too fast. It's a beautiful piece. I really do love the color play and the way it looked. But unfortunately, when it went dry.
If you'd like to help, leave a like, subscribe, and ring the bell for notifications of future videos. It really does help, and it's absolutely free.
I want to thank you very much for being here, and please stick around for the next person in the train. This is Nate's Art Lab, and this happens every month. So, till next time, bye for now.